Test, test, test. Okay. Say something.
Yo, episode 93. Bring us in the right way, Sam.
You already know what time it is, man. You down with the kings, boy. The kings of this stuff, bro. You down with the infamous,
Mm.
diabolical, relentless, undeniable, undisputed, retaining, greatest tag team podcast champions of the world.
Oh,
Jordan
episode
Duck James,
93.
Sam Moneyman Bam, and my dog West V. And you know we are the Let Loose
Podcast.
Podcast.
Yo.
For real.
Woo, woo,
Throw them
woo, woo.
bowls on them. Throw them bowls on them. You know what time it
Let's
is,
go.
man. For real, man. Happy Turkey Day, man, to everybody. You know, hey, Turkey Day is tomorrow, but we trying to get the stream out, man. We trying to spend some time with our families. I got to go to work, bro. So you already know I'm a working man. So you already know what time it is, man. Let Loose is back in the building, man, to give you these week 13 picks. Episode 93, bro. Episode 93, man. We in here.
Quick picks. Because, like you said, Sam, we is working, we is grinding, we is hustling. All hours of the day and night. Like you said, Sam, West V will be back with us hopefully next week. Still not feeling that great, but I appreciate you looking out for us tonight, bro, as always.
Definitely. Shout out to the king.
Let's get straight into a week 13 of the NFL, man. You have the Jets done cleaned house, and they're looking for their next people in charge and all of that. And what else just happened in the NFL in the last week that I'm not thinking of off the top of my head? We'll get to it. Like, share, subscribe to the Let Loose podcast.
Freaking Dallas, whatever, just pulling some crazy turnover jump, man, scoring on special teams, and the onside kick had to score it on that, man. I'm like, golly. Washington tried to come back and missed the freaking extra point, bro.
Yeah, they were done after that, so that return essentially meant nothing at that point. They was finished, but
still, it was crazy because nobody thought Dallas was gonna win that.
Hey man, if you know somebody knows something about this podcast, tell them to subscribe. We want to do some sporadic giveaways coming up. I think we have 475. Subscribe. Let's get to that 500 so we can do that giveaway. Let's do a Christmas giveaway. We do all of that shit here. Stay in tune with us. Let's get to our week 13 picks, bro. Week 13 picks. Yes, sir. We're gonna speed through them a little bit, time purposes this week. I'm ahead in the picks still. Sam, you and Wes are 1 point, 1 point between you guys. You're at 205. Wes is at 206. So back and forth. Let's see what y'all can do this week. Last week I won the picks. Last week at 19, I won the points. So I will go first with the first game.
There you go.
Happy Thanksgiving to everybody, ladies and gentlemen. So the first game tomorrow at 12:30 Turkey Day, you got the Bears at the Lions. Lions are favored by 10 points. Over under on that's 48.5. Chicago's lost 5 straight. Detroit's looking for their 10th straight win. It's worth noting though that the Lions have lost their last 7 Thanksgiving games, even last year, as good as they have been. But now the Bears obviously exactly. And Bears keep losing these heartbreakers and coming so close but no cigar. How you feeling about this game, Sam? You already know where I'm going with it.
Right. Bears haven't been playing to win. They try to come back at the end. That's how it's been for the last couple of weeks with those guys. I still feel like they're pretty strong defensively. Swift has been doing a little bit, doing some things. He's starting to get a little bit more consistent with the running. Keenan Allen had a Keenan Allen sighting last week, so hopefully those guys can get that stuff together. But I think the Lions still gonna win. I don't think 10 is gonna be the spread though. I feel like, man, they're gonna be a little bit closer. Like the last couple games, bro, that shit been like 1.3 points. They played Minnesota, they played all these guys, bro, at like 1 point against Green Bay, and then freaking, Minnesota, I think it was like 3 points. So I think they're gonna cover the spread, and I like the over on this one, bro. I think it's gonna be a lot of points scored, especially for Turkey Day, man. Man, you get motivated because you're the only game on TV at the time. Like for real, this your real prime time session.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. First, it's that first Turkey Day game, the day. So I think it's going to be exciting. But yeah, division rivalry games, man. I expect this to be a closer game than 10 points. It wouldn't surprise me if the Lions did ended up pulling away and winning by this much. But Detroit, Chicago, usually closer for the most part, especially in the last couple. One of the games last year, Jared Goff threw like 3 picks. So I mean, it's challenging at times. Caleb Williams is playing better now, so I expect Detroit to win. I got Chicago covering, and I'm going over in this game.
What's going on with Montgomery?
Yeah, I think he's going to play. I don't know to the extent they're going the volume they're going to use him, but if he does play, I like him for anytime touchdown scorer against his former team, to say the least. But everybody expects that. Gibbs and Montgomery is good for at least one each game. Wes has got the Lions. He thinks they're going to cover, and he's going over. Let's go with the next game on Turkey Day tomorrow at 4:30. We got the Giants traveling to Dallas, facing the Cowboys. Cowboys are favored by 4 points. Over-under on that is 37.5 points.
Come on back in, baby. 37.5 points.
Yeah. How you feeling about this one?
Man, I don't like neither one of these teams. I feel like the Giants going to try to do something, but, man, we just beat the brakes off those boys. They couldn't do nothing against us. And it looks like Dallas defense trying to get a little bit back together, especially with Mike Parsons back over there. Man, it's got to be one upset game this week. It's got to be one. I'm thinking this is going to be the one. I think the Giants are going to pull it off. I think it's going to be, I'm talking about for Thursday. There's going to be one upset for Thursday.
Oh, yeah.
For real. Got to be one R2.
I'll tell you who it ain't going to be.
There's got to be one R2, man. For real, don't be on the wrong side of that shit. I'm just letting you know. Hey, but I'm liking the Giants on this one for the upset. And I like the over. I like the over on this too. 37 points is not a lot of points. I think they'll get it done. That guy Tracy Jr., and I feel like Neighbor's going to get his too. So between those two guys, man, DeVito will probably have one of those spectacular games like he did last year. Because last year, bro, in those starts that he had like 8 touchdowns and 3 picks, bro. So he was freaking going off. Money man. Hey, give me my money. Give me my money. You see, Baker hadn't did that shit. He like, hey, we got the money.
That was cold-blooded. I can't believe you're taking the Giants. I don't know. This is a shit bowl, though, so it's not that big of a deal. But I got the Cowboys winning this game. I think that last week built them somewhat of some confidence. They're going to start moving in a somewhat positive direction when they can win these games that are winnable. I think this is a winnable game for Dallas. The Giants are in complete shambles right now. I don't even know that, Malik Neighbors done had a meltdown and all of that, so he's going to get the ball more, and I like his volume increasing, but I think, with Parsons and company, I think Dallas would do enough. This is a Thanksgiving Day game. They kind of got something to prove. They're kind of the laughing stock right now. I just think they come out with a good win. I got them covering too, and I think they'll go over. So does West, by the way.
Don't they still got Jalen Hyatt? Don't they got Jalen Hyatt over there?
Yeah, I think so.
Man, I think he's going to break out too this game. It's about time for him to go ahead and start doing his thing. I started to see little sightings. I seen little sightings every now and then, but like he hasn't been really like participating like he should be, bro. That's a top guy, bro. With those two guys over there, bro, they should definitely be going over the top on them.
So we got a question on TikTok. So guy wants to know, would you take David Njoku versus the Chargers this week or Kyle Pitts versus the Broncos? Wait, Kyle Pitts don't face the Broncos? What you talking about? I'm not understanding that question. You have to get back to me on that one, bro. Let's follow through to this next game real quick. Actually, we got one more. I'm sorry, I didn't see this comment. Jamo, first quarter yards over 6.5 yards. Oh yeah, for a first quarter, that's one catch for Waymo, man. That's one catch. Waymo gets that 7 yards. They usually like to utilize him later, so that's where the gamble is. I get that, but catch him off guard. That's one route, dude. And if he catches it 2 yards, he can upturn that. That's easy. That's easy money. I would take that. Over 6.5 yards first quarter. Yes. Take that.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Appreciate the comments. Subscribe to the page. Appreciate y'all. So next game, let's go Miami Dolphins. This is the final game tomorrow on Thanksgiving. The Dolphins at the Packers. Packers are favored by 3.5 points. Over under on that's 46.5 points. So Miami's won their last 3. Green Bay's won their last 2.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna just tell you right now, bro. Like Miami's looking really good right now. Green Bay's I think they're gonna start looking better and better and start playing their best football when it's crucial time to make a good playoff run. But I'm looking at this game like it's going to be 20 degrees. And this is Green Bay weather, Green Bay territory. I don't know, bro. I'm taking the Packers. I think they cover it, and I'm going over because I think there's going to be points scored in this game. I definitely think Green Bay gets their shit together and keeps on the attack. This weather, this environment, this climate, we're going to find out if Miami's tough enough to hang out with the big boys. That's Smokey.
Hey. But it's gonna be a lot of running in this game. So, hey, you got A-Chain, then you got your boy. What they got Jones over there now? Jones? No, they got Jacobs. They got Jacobs over there. So it's gonna be a lot of running. Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of running. Not Jacobs, a lot of passing in that weather. Yeah, not a lot of passing in that weather. So if Tua, man, can run a little bit, that'd probably help them to win this game. But I don't see him really doing that stuff, man. I like Tua. I like how he's came back, man. He's been playing way better. 3 touchdown games, 2 touchdown games, man. Tua's looking good. But against Green Bay and that Green Bay defense and the Green Bay running and Jordan Love, whatever, playing out of his mind, bro, it's just going to be a little bit too much to conquer those guys in Green Bay. So I'm going Green Bay.
Mm-hmm.
I think Miami will cover the 3.5. I think they can cover that. It's going to be a tight game, but I feel like I like the under on that one.
All right, noted. And Wes has got Green Bay covering and over as well as I do. All right, we got a few comments here, bro. Let's touch bases with the peoples real quick. So Jacoby Myers or Jerry Jeudy this week starting. So Jacoby Myers, Patriots. We're going to get to that game soon, playing against the Colts defense. Jerry Jeudy with the Browns is going to be facing the Broncos defense. So need I say more on that? Jacoby Myers, his volume has increased a lot with Drake May. They got something going there. And I'll tell you what, man, it could be special. You know I'm tripping because Jacoby Myers. Jacoby Myers plays for the fucking Raiders, bro. I'm not thinking of Jacoby Myers. I'm thinking of that other cat. Who's that other cat I'm thinking of on the Patriots? My apologies.
Not Myers. You got Bourne. And because he used to play.
I'm thinking of. Hold on, my fault, bro. I'm thinking of what's his name? He just killed it last game for the Patriots, man. Him and Drake May right now, the rapport they got right now is dangerous, bro. I'm thinking of fucking.
Bourne.
Hold on, I gotta look.
They got Bourne over there.
Demario Douglas.
He's raw.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of. I think my dumb ass. My apologies. I'm like, so the Raiders, bro. I don't even know like the Raiders, like what they really got to fight for. And right now, like the Raiders are going against the Chiefs, man. That's gonna be a close game. We're gonna get to that one, but I don't know. Jerry Jeudy's finding a niche too with Winston, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Winston's making it happen over there.
Yeah, that's his guy.
I mean, that's really the go-to guy.
I'm definitely going with Jeudy. Yeah, I definitely go with Jeudy on that one. And who they play against? You say Denver?
Yeah. At Denver.
With Jeudy.
They're gonna have to pass. They're gonna have to pass like a mug on them boys, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're gonna have to pass like a mug. Appreciate y'all comments though. My fault on the scanner, bro. Damn, Jacoby Myers had me fooled. Leaving New England, coming back. He's probably gone out of New England now. Hey, speaking of that Raiders and Chiefs game, that's the next one. That's on Black Friday at 3 p.m. Don't ask me who made that call. We got the Raiders at the Chiefs. Chiefs are favored by 12.5 points, bro. Over under on that's 42.5. I'm gonna tell you right now, that's too many points, bro. That's too many points, but these games are always close. You know, last year the Raiders beat Kansas City in Kansas City, and But overall, dude, I don't know. I think Kansas City bounces back here, man. And I think they put a big win together. And I think this is the game that they can finally put them on notice. I think they can win this game by 13 points. Just because the Raiders, dude, you have no Gardner Minshew. Aiden O'Connell's expected to come back this week, but you don't know.
Never know.
And obviously, this is the biggest spread of the week. And if you go back to the first game, Kansas City won that one 27-20. You know, but if Aiden O'Connell doesn't go, they're going to go with Desmond Ridder. Can I expect Desmond Ridder in a Vegas offense to really score me points? I don't really think I can. So I'm going Kansas City. I think they'll cover this game, even though it's 13 points, and I'm going over.
I'm surprised Desmond Ridder even got a job after what he did in Atlanta. All he did was run the ball, bro, for real. 112 yards, 132 yards, whatever, every game, bro. I don't even see how in the hell. They should have put you a receiver. You and Trey Lance, man. You and Trey Lance in the same goddamn book to me, you know. I ain't gonna say that, but you know, close to it.
Yeah, hold up,
close
man.
Close to it. But I still don't like the spread, bro. That's too many points. I never give Kansas City that many points, bro. Because that stuff always go down to the wire. Always to the wire. You know,
Yeah,
so
Mahomes is heating up right now too, though.
yeah.
So I know you got KC, Vegas covering.
KC, Vegas covering. I like the over. I think there's gonna be some points scored though.
I do too. Our man West V's got KC and he's got Vegas covering, but he's going under.
He's doing the under, okay. Yeah, that's
All
gonna
right,
be gonna be a good one. Like you said, division game, bro. And they beat them last time. What,
Yeah.
that was Christmas? That was Christmas or was that Thanksgiving? I think that was Christmas.
I don't remember exactly when it was last year, but I mean they squeaked out. But I mean they dominated the game. But I mean they only I think won by one possession. But still, like it was something we weren't used to seeing. Like that's crazy.
Right. Yeah, the defense went crazy on them boys.
Good, no question. All right, so let's go to the next game. Next game we have the Sunday at 1. We got the Colts, who are favored by 2.5 points going into New England, facing the Patriots. The over/under on that's 42.5. How you feeling about this one coming out? You got put it like you got Indy coming off that L to the Lions, that ass whooping, and the Pats have dropped 2 straight. I just think the Colts are better offensively. The Pats are better defensively slightly, except for the sacks. The Colts are better at getting home, bro. Mm-hmm. New England had that one game where they had 9 sacks for Chicago, and then it's like so like
that's it.
Here and there, hit or miss ever since then. But how you feeling about this game, bro?
New England, man, still trying to win these games, bro. They're not just like out of it. They still strong, bro, mentally. I feel like they can win this game. I feel like they can beat the Colts, even though they're more talented. I just feel like defensively or whatever, they're a little bit stronger. And I feel like their whole AR-15 to freaking, you know what I'm saying, 150 yards maybe, but y'all got to stop him from running. And that's the most deadly part of AR, you know, Anthony Richardson. Mm-hmm. That's the most dangerous part because if he can get those first downs, bro, that's all they got to do. Get that thing to Taylor, you know, for real, throw one to Pittman, which I think Pittman might be hurt, though, too. I think Pittman was hurt that last game. So he might not be in. Mm-hmm. He might not be in. You know, Downs, I think he's injured or whatever. He's questionable. So a lot of these guys are injured, bro. So I'm thinking the Patriots going to have a good chance to just jump in there or whatever and take this thing to the promised land, bro. You know, for real. Like I said, little games like this, what are those close games, bro? The Patriots are built to win those games. So I'm going with the Patriots. Yeah. I'm going with the Patriots. And I think I'm going to go to under on that one.
You know, I couldn't be more in agreement with you for all the right reasons that you just stated, to be honest with you. And I will say that the one thing that could be concerning is, like I said, the Colts are really good at sacking the quarterback. Drake May, that offensive line, that man has been sacked a lot lately. And right. The Colts, the Colts will probably sack Drake May at least 3-4 times. Probably. So that could have a bearing on it. This game is going to be close, but I think it's going to be slightly under in the points, and I got New England with the upset pick as well. Wes has got the Colts. He thinks they're going to cover, and he's going under. Mm-hmm. Next game, Sunday at 1, we're going Steelers at Bengals, and the Bengals are favored by 2.5 points. Over-under on that's 46.5 points. Pittsburgh's coming off that L to Cleveland last Thursday. Cincinnati has dropped their last 2, both heartbreakers versus the Chargers and the Ravens, man. And I'll tell you what. Joe Burrow in those last 2 games that were heartbreakers, bro, he's thrown for 356 and 3 touchdowns and 428 and 4 touchdowns with no picks. Joe Burrow's not fucking around right now. Hence the reason Cincy is favored in this game. They still got a chance to make a playoff run. They got to put something together, do it now. This is what they do. Nothing they haven't done before. Right. Pittsburgh, however, has won their last 3 out of 4 games versus Cincinnati. How you feeling about this one?
Got to go with Pitt still. Still got to go with Pitt, even though they lost that game to the Ravens that week, the last week. I just like the Pittsburgh, bro. I just like what they got going on, man. But freaking Najee Harris, man, got to step his shit up. You really supposed to be the workhorse of this stuff, man. You letting Warren getting those carries and stuff again, man. Getting your PT. You got to step your jump up, bro. Najee, bro, you are a monster, bro. You are a freaking beast, bro. When you was in Alabama, bro, like you was like that guy. Now you should be you should flourish so much in this offense, bro. I just don't understand why you don't. You have good games and then you have like subpar games, bro. Like I just don't get it. But I feel like this was one of the games with the weaker defense that he can flourish in this freaking, you know what I'm saying, in this game, bro. And I'm going with the Steelers. Steelers defense, whatever, still bar none, freaking one of the top ones, dog. Top 3, if not top 2. You know, so I'm going with the Steelers to upset, and I'm gonna go. What's the point spread?
46.5.
Oh, I'm going to under. I'm going to under on that one.
You know, I just think that I don't think Pittsburgh is. I think defensively they're a great team. Like they're always great and tough defensively. But overall, offensively, I don't think they're that great, man. I just think they're a well-managed team. They're very well coached. Mm-hmm. They're just tough, you know, team-oriented type play style that definitely makes them a great football team. And I just think right now Cincinnati, their back is against the wall. Joe Burrow is extremely dangerous right now. You got Chase Brown coming into his own. You're getting guys back and T. Higgins playing. Jamar Chase ain't going nowhere. And then Hendrickson on defense, sacking everybody left and right. One of the best edge rushers in the game right now. He's standing on business. That's the one great thing you do have about that defense. So I just think they can do enough. This is a home game right here. Make a playoff run. I got the Bengals, man. I think they win this, and I think they cover, and this goes over. This doesn't necessarily do nothing to Pittsburgh by losing this game and dropping back-to-back games because you're still in good position, and you still get to play these guys again. I think they played last game of the year, so we'll see what that one's looking like. This week in Cincy, give me the Bengals. Wes is taking the Bengals to cover, and he's going over as well, too. Like, share, subscribe to the Let Loose podcast.
Yes, sir. I just think that's going to be a super close game, bro. I don't think it's going to be a lot of points, man. 24-21. I think the Steelers just pull that stuff out, man. They might kick 8 field goals, but shit, whatever it takes. You know what I'm saying? For real, they playing like that, bro.
I think the Bengals are going to put up some points, dude. I think the Bengals are going to drop at least 30.
Hell no. I don't see it.
Yeah, definitely, bro.
I don't see it. Not on these guys. Not on these guys.
I think he's going to light them up, dude.
I say about 21, 24 points max.
No, I'm going 31 at least. At least 31. At least, bro. Bro probably throw 3 or 4 tutties, bro. Like, he's feeling it right now.
Not against these guys. Feeling it.
So we'll see. I just got a feeling. So next game, we'll go Chargers at the Falcons. Chargers are favored by 1.5 points. Over under on that's 47.5. So Atlanta has lost 2 straight. They're coming off a bye. Chargers came up just short versus the Ravens on Monday. And one thing I can tell you about the Falcons, bro, their offense has been looking bogus, bro.
Yeah.
Bogus. And on the flip side, you got a pissed off Charger team coming in that, you know, came up just short versus the Ravens, but they did a good job, pretty good job defensively. Derrick Henry got off, you know, did King Henry stuff, and but they limited to Lamar Jackson to just 177 passing yards. He threw a couple touchdowns, but still overall, that's not bad. Really, what was the deciding factor was late in that game where Justice Hill broke that touchdown run to bust it open by 2 scores. But up till then, it was like back and forth, this or that. But I don't know. I just think the Chargers, I think they're going to recover here. I think they can't get that loss out of their mouth soon enough. You know what I mean? That bad taste of that salty wounds, man. So I think they're gonna rebound here, and I think they're gonna win, man. They got a better defense. They're playing good. Atlanta, it's sooner or later they're gonna start picking it back up against on offense, and to an extent they will here. But this defense is good. They're pissed off. I like the Chargers here, and I like them covering, and I'm going under 47.5.
Yeah, the Chargers got a nice matchup against their receivers. They got a lot of speedsters over there, like with Moody, Ray, and all those guys, man. But those are second-rate receivers. Drake London, man, really gotta handle business, bro. And I mean, he does sometimes, but he's not consistent enough to be really called the number one. Because sometimes Moody McLeod look like the number one, then sometimes Moody look like the number one. Everybody. Then 1 week out of 17 weeks, Kyle Pitts look like the number one damn receiver. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real, like who where's the identity? Is it gonna be Kirk Cousins' team? Is it gonna be London's team? Or is it gonna be Bijan's team? It should be Bijan's team. I feel like he should be running the charge. He shows more leadership, but those guys, I don't know, man. I just don't want to count those boys out though, bro, because Kirk Cousins, bro, he hit or miss, bro. He can go for 212 yards, or he can go for 500 freaking yards. You know what I'm saying? You never know with this guy, bro. He's so inconsistent, but he's so good, but he's so bad at the same time. But I'm gonna go with the Chargers, bro. I'm gonna go with the Chargers on this. What do you say? 1.5 point spread?
Yep. Take it.
Yeah. They're gonna eat that. Probably like 3-4 points.
47.5.
I'm gonna take the under on that. I'm gonna take the under.
Exactly.
I'm gonna take the under on that one.
Wes has got the Chargers winning, covering. He's going over.
You going over? Okay.
All right, next one. Let's get through them, man. You got the Seahawks at the Jets. The Seahawks are favored by 2.5. The over/under on that's 41.5. Seattle's fresh off of 2 wins. They're tied for the division lead after that win versus the Cardinals. Jets are coming off a bye after they cleaned house, like I said earlier, firing everybody. I can just speed right through this. I can't really pick the Jets to win or cover anything right now, bro. I'm going to pick the Seahawks. They still have the best passing offense in the league, and they're making a strive right now. They're playing, for the division, and games are important to them right now. I just think they won it. I got the Seahawks covering, and I'm going under the 41.5. Low-scoring game. I think the Seahawks will score maybe like 28 points, and I think the Jets will score like maybe 10.
I'm not going for that. I'm not going for that this week. I think the Jets going to pull this one off.
Get out of here.
I think the Jets going to pull this one off, bro. Just because they need it so bad, bro. And then, Aaron Rodgers pretty much checked out, though. He like, man, I don't know if I'm going to play. I can't pick them to win
anything. You wilding right now.
I don't know if I'm going to do this.
I can't do it, bro.
Man, he playing to save face, bro. For real. Because they thought he was going to go over there and be like Tom Brady when he was in Tampa Bay. He thought he was just going to save everything, But
all this just furthermore proves Tom Brady's greatness, bro. Like, you can't do it, bro. You can't do it. But I won't pick the Jets to win another game this year, bro.
I'm going to pick the Jets to win this one, bro, because it's only 1.5 favorites. What you got, 42 points? The over-under 42.5?
41.5.
Okay, so I see 42.5 over here. I'm still gonna go to under. I think I'm gonna do the under. Jets defense, I feel like they're gonna shut it down. They're gonna shut it down. Leave them to at least like 21 points.
We'll see. Wes has got Seattle covered. He's going over.
Okay.
All right, next one. You got the Texans favored by 5 points at Jacksonville Jaguars. Over under is 43.5 points. Houston coming off an ugly loss versus Tennessee. The Jags have lost their last 4 coming off their bye week, and they're en route to a 3-win season. Do you know Houston has won the last 8 out of 9 matchups in Jacksonville?
Mm-hmm.
In Jacksonville, they won the last 8 out of 9 there. That's wild. Houston's winning this, right? Can we really pick against the Jaguars? Are you going to do something crazy?
Nah,
I don't know. You're picking the Jags. You don't want to double up and pick the Jags?
No, thank you.
Can you show the
I don't even think Trevor Lawrence playing, but that shit don't even really matter right now because, man, his head in the cloud right now. I don't know what's going on. They ain't even got him on the freaking on the player props or nothing. I don't know who the hell gonna be over there. You feel me?
Nobody bets on him anyway. They don't make nothing off him.
Man, the under. You go to under.
I'm simply going Houston to win. I think Jacksonville will do enough to cover though defensively. Division game just historically, and I'm taking the under. I think this is a crappy game. The Texans definitely will handle business.
I like what you said. I like the Texans. I think they're covering, but I like the over on that one. I like the over. Texans gonna put up some points this game.
So you got the Texans covering?
I got the Texans covering. Yep, Texans covering, and I got the over. Mm-hmm.
I got you. All right, and Wes has got Houston covering. He's going under.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's go. The Cardinals at the Vikings. The Vikings are favored by 3.5 points. Over under on that's 45.5 points. Arizona finally cooled down in that pathetic loss for Seattle last week, where they didn't even score a touchdown. They didn't score a touchdown. Minnesota's won their last 4 games, and their last 3 of them have been on the road. So that's really impressive. What I'm looking at here is – actually, I'll let you go first. Who do you think is going to win this game?
I like Minnesota on this. Hell yeah, Minnesota. For real. Finna blow the doors off their ass. Dog walk their ass.
Covering? Okay.
Yeah, this is dog walk game. For real. And I like the over. Because Minnesota gonna put all that shit up. Man, Justin Jefferson said something so real last week. He said, man, either I can get off or I can let everybody else get off. Shit, I'd rather everybody else get off. Addison freaking getting off. You know what I'm saying? All those boys, bro. Everybody got off, bro. He had like 2 catches maybe. 2 or 3 catches. He said, man, shit. Hey, if y'all want to cover me, double me and this and that and let all my dogs eat, shit, let them eat. Let them dogs eat. You feel me? So I feel like that type of mind state, even with Sam Darnold, didn't they just pick up Daniel Jones too over there in Minnesota?
They did.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So
Danny Dallas.
Hey, keep his ass over there, man, somewhere by the bathrooms and shit. You know what I'm saying? For real, because you're gonna stank up the place. But yeah, Minnesota, man, they got this shit on lock, bro. They got this on lock. I don't know why the spread is so close. But that shit should be about 6 or 7 points if you ask me.
For the record, Wes has Minnesota covering. He's going under. The spread is so close because there's some matchup problems here, bro. And from a standpoint of Sam Darnold will be pressured this game. And if Minnesota cannot get off running the ball, they might have problems. It ain't going to be just a simple pass because on the other side of the ball, Arizona can keep up with them. And they can keep up with them because if you look back at it, Will Levis just threw for 295 on them. Caleb Williams threw for 340 yards on Minnesota. So, I mean, you have some weaknesses there that we could definitely be poised for a shootout. I do like the over in this. I think points are going to be scored here. Saying all that, and what was you going to say?
Did Will Levis beat those guys? Did he beat them?
What you mean the Titans?
Did the Titans beat Minnesota? No, I don't think so.
I'm saying Will Levis.
He threw for 340. You said 345 was 347. I'm right.
No, Caleb Williams threw for 340. I was just talking about
But ain't neither one of those guys. Ain't neither one of those guys beat him though. That's what I'm saying. It don't matter how many yards you got, as long as you ain't win. I don't give a damn about none of that.
But I'm just saying, my point in that was you don't think Kyler Murray can do that. He had a terrible game last week. That's not going to happen again. So that bad. You can't play much worse than that. I'm just saying there's vulnerabilities there, and I think we're in for a high-scoring game. I'm going to take Arizona with the upset pick. I think they bounce back, come in here. Minnesota's been winning games left and right. They're not going to keep I don't trust Minnesota in the long run, dude. I do not trust them.
I don't trust Arizona, and I don't know how in the hell you just been on Arizona all of a sudden this year, bro. I don't get it.
I'm just saying, bro. This is a matchup game. I'm looking at the matchups here.
Jesus
I'm looking
Christ,
at the matchup,
bro. You didn't pick Arizona, dog, more than we've ever picked Arizona ever in 2 previous years. You've picked Arizona. Bro, you picked them like 5 times,
I'm
bro.
calling it like I said. What you
Already.
want from me?
My God, bro, what is going on? You changing
I'm
to
just
Arizona?
saying.
You gonna get your Cardinals jersey soon, man? What's going on,
I'm,
bro? I don't want. I
I'm
want to
just
know.
saying.
I'm gonna talk to you after the show, man.
I'm just saying, bro. I'm calling it like I said. They got a good matchup. James Conner and them boys, they got a good team, bro.
Yeah, dude, they defense is strong though. I ain't gonna lie
It
about that.
is,
They
and it's
defense.
gonna, dude. They're gonna be getting some sacks. Just watch. I'm just saying, and
Mm-hmm.
this is that division. Their division with them, Seattle, San Fran, still trying to make a late put. That's gonna be a good
Mm-hmm.
fucking like. It's gonna come
Right,
down to
fight
the
to the
wire, bro.
finish.
It's gonna get
Mm-hmm.
good, bro.
Fight to
I'm
the
looking
finish.
forward to seeing that. So we'll
Yes,
see what
sir.
happens. All right, let's go. Next game, we got the Titans at the Commanders. Commanders are favored by 5.5 points. Over under on that's 44.5. Tennessee's fresh off that huge win versus Houston. Levis was sacked 8 times in the first half of that game, bro, and they still won.
Insane.
So
I don't
he's
know how
thrown
they won
for
that game, bro.
he's won.
Jesus.
So Will Levis has been balling, bro. He's thrown for at least 270 in the last 2 games,
I'm just
and
saying
then on
with
the
eight
flip,
sacks, with 8 sacks in the first half, like how
for
you
8
even get
sacks in
up?
the first half last
How you
week.
even get up
Dude.
from that?
I'm telling you. And then you had on the flip side, you had Washington. They've dropped 3 in a row now, and they've had kicking problems, special teams problems. Dude, they're inventing problems for themselves and creating ways to lose games, just like the old school Lions used to do, bro. So they got problems. How you feeling about this one? This is probably gonna be a good game, bro. To be honest with you.
Man, I'm not knowing, bro. I don't know. Washington, man, they look good sometimes, and then sometimes, bro, they don't look like they got that stuff together at all. Uh, I still like Washington though. Definitely like Washington. Don't like the points because Tennessee defense. I think they've covered damn near every spread, at least 10 out of 12 of the spreads or whatever that they played. So they definitely gonna fight. But Washington, I don't know. I don't know. Jaden Daniels is kind of feeling himself now, like the resurgence of RG3. Because that's kind of what it reminds me of. Except he got a better arm, but it's just the team, bro. The team really not all that, bro. The running game is decent. Brian Robinson Jr. He's decent, but a lot of those pieces, bro, like without McLaurin, like McLaurin wasn't doing nothing. Then all of a sudden, boom, you catch an 86-yard. Now you look like you've been killing all game. No, you had one good play, and then free game, and that was it, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like one lucky little duck tackle or whatever, and you ran that shit 86 yards, bro. You had like 120 yards, so that means you was getting shut down pretty much the whole time. So Tennessee gonna shut his ass down, bro. So I might have to pull him from my squad. You know what I'm saying? So I like Washington or whatever, but they got to get that run game together, bro. That run game is not where it's at. Tennessee, they got Pollard. Pollard gonna do his thing. Calvin really been doing really well lately, and they got the one dude I can't think his name. The 3-name dude I can't think his name right now. Eisen or whatever his last name is. He been scoring whatever the last couple games too. So the offense been looking way better than what it's usually been. So with that, I'm gonna go Washington, Tennessee cover the spread, and I'm gonna go the under. Wait for my guy to get back in here.
Yo. Yeah, I'm back with you, bro. My bad. What the fuck is going on right now, man?
I don't know what's going on. We still on? I know. Oh, okay. Mhm. I'm gonna go to under. I'm going to under on that one. I'm going to under.
Sam, they can't hear me on the stream on YouTube. Apologize for the
Really?
technical difficulties and just tell them that
Apologize.
we'll be
Yeah, we
back.
apologize for the technical difficulties. We'll be right back. Got a little audio issues, video issues, so we'll be right back with y'all in a few.
Oh wait, I'm back. I'm back. So we're still on just sound. Just sound. Apologize. Once again, ladies and gentlemen. So Sam, let's go right here to the Bucks at the Panthers. Your beloved Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Favored by 6 points. Over unders 46.5. So y'all put the boot to the Giants last week, bro. No lie. And Panthers lost that close one to Kansas City, 30-27.
Yep.
Panthers have won their last 2 out of 3 games though prior to that, so that's good. And Tampa Bay's offense is so dominant this year, dude, even despite injuries. But right now you're in a good place because you're starting to get players back. And it's like you said, and you reiterate on the show every week that you're getting to that easier part of your schedule. So you're going to start streaming together wins and you're going to go on a playoff game. You definitely should get a wild card spot. And I like Tampa in this game. Obviously, I'm not going to pick the Panthers. Dude, if I read a stat earlier. Do you know that the Buccaneers have lost 1 game to Carolina since 2019?
It's crazy. They've been trash.
Yeah. I cannot sit there and pick against them. I'm going Tampa Bay. Y'all are covering. I'm going over. I think Tampa will score at least 35 themselves.
Tucker scored one. White scored one. Shit, everybody scored one for real. Get the coach out there for real. Come on, get your ass out there and score a motherfucking touchdown. Straight up, we got all that stuff going on. Defensively or whatever, we getting some guys back. Dean should be coming back, and we had a big injury or whatever with Whitehead, Jordan Whitehead. They said like a shoulder injury or something like that. They thought it was gonna be season ending, but they checked it out or whatever. It's not gonna be as bad. But if we make it to the playoffs, he'll be ready. Carolina has been playing great ball, man, lately, bro. Bryce Young, man, has been doing what he's supposed to be doing. Chuba Hubbard, man, been doing what he's supposed to be doing, bro. Like all those guys, Xavier Leggett, he's been coming through. So, man, they got a lot of promise, but I think right now, Tampa Bay, man, we just trying to get to the playoffs, bro, man, for real. So they just another freaking bird in the lion's cage. You know what I'm saying? For real. We finna eat their ass up or whatever and keep that shit moving, bro. Hey, we trying to get 7-0, 6-1, so we can get in these playoffs. So you know I'm going Bucks all day. I like the over because I feel like Carolina can score some points, and I feel like we'll cover.
Oh yeah, we're all going Tampa Bay covers over. Easy enough. We should have started with that.
Right.
Our next game, you got the Rams at the Saints. Rams are favored by 2.5 points. Over under, and that's 48.5.
That's a lot of points.
The Rams, just a lot of career day for Saquon Barkley, bro. 255 rushing yards. Good Lord.
Mm-hmm. Right.
And they lost 37-20, got mopped up by Philly.
Mm-hmm.
And then New Orleans coming off that bye. They're 2-0 under interim coach Darren Rizzi, man. The Saints.
Rizzi. Mm-hmm.
Rizzi, bro.
Right.
I can tell you. Hold on, before we continue, let me apologize again for the quality of what the stream is tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the very last time we'll be using this stream type. Yeah, it will not be like this again next week. So yeah, this game here, man. I don't know. For some reason, I like the Saints, bro. The Rams should win this game, but the Saints, is something about the head coach, man, and how they're using Taysom Hill. Like they're just expanding, man. That defense is tough and home game. I don't know, man. I like this game for the Saints. The Rams, they're just too hit or miss, man. One game they're better and they're in it, and the other game they're playing shitty, but then they come back and try to win it at the end. And I don't know, man. New Orleans is gonna be a tough place to play. I like the Saints in an upset pick. I'm going over the 48.5. Wes is going Saints and he's going under, so he's feeling it too.
Nah, I'm going with the Rams. I like the Rams offense, man, way better. The defense, man, very much a problem. That defense, bro. But we've been saying that stuff all year. They got to do something about that defense, man. I thought they was gonna stop Philly a little bit, but shit, man. Saquon going for 300 total yards, bro. Come on, man. How you let this man go for more total yards than your whole damn team? You know, that's just something that they need to work on. But I feel like the firepower with the Rams, I feel like they can get this stuff done, bro. But I think it's gonna be closer than those 2.5, maybe 1 or 2 points. So I feel like New Orleans will cover, and I like the over on this one.
All right, next one, bro. Let's go Eagles at Ravens. Ravens favored by 3 points. Over under on that's 50.5. So you got Philly looking for their 8th straight win. Baltimore's on a short week. They're fresh off that big win versus the Chargers. Battle of the Beasts, bro. Number 1 rushing offense versus the number 2 rushing offense. How you feeling about these two juggernauts, bro? These two juggernauts.
You know, this the teams that I said was going to be in the Super Bowl. These are two exact teams, and the boys about to play. What, Sunday night or that Sunday afternoon? That's Sunday afternoon game. So
4:25.
Bro, I'm gonna be glued to the tube on this one. Definitely gonna be. Baltimore, man, they got some weaknesses on that defense, bro. I feel like Philly can take over. But I feel like Baltimore's offense, whatever, can take Philly because man, they so tight, bro. They so tight. Both got good quarterbacks. Well, Baltimore got a great quarterback. Philly got a good quarterback. Running game, they got 2 of the best runners. I feel like Philly's winning with the receivers. Defensively, I feel like Philly's a little bit better, just a tad. I'm going with Philly, bro. I'm going with Philly on this. Philly for the upset. I'm going to go under the 50.5 points. I just feel like Philly is better right now, bro.
Philly's been on fire, and I just think that somewhere along the lines that you got to drop a game. And I somewhat feel a lot like that with Detroit too. Like Detroit's 10-1 right now, and you don't want to win out the season and get to the playoffs and drop that game where you play like shit. Like as much as I want the Lions to win every game, I kind of hope they'll lose a game, or maybe I want the 1 seed, but I hope they'll drop like a game just because they'll need that as motivation. You know, because if you're winning, you're hustling every week, you're working out, you're doing this, that, you know, putting work in. It's like, and you're winning every week, like. You might get the mentality like, what more can I do? It's working. No, you need to always stay hungry. Be like, what can I do more? You know, so a loss will humble you and make you do that. So in a sense, I think like a loss here is not gonna a loss here is gonna be essentially good for the mental of both of these teams going in. But I just think right now, last week, you know, I changed my pick to the Chargers and I've picked against the Ravens. Dude, I'm learning not to pick against the Ravens in a lot of these games, man. Something's telling me, and home field advantage is crucial right now for this game. I don't like the 3 points because you know how I think that's a trap with the push. So with the lines at 3, I'm taking Baltimore to win this game. I'd like Philly to cover that 3 points, and I'm going under as well, bro. Defense in this game, we're gonna have scoring, but nothing too crazy.
Nothing too crazy.
And I just think Baltimore pulls that off, and maybe by a field goal, but not the 3 with the push. Wes is going Baltimore cover, and he's going over.
Okay.
Let's go Sunday night. We got the 49ers at the Bills. Bills are favored by 7 points. Over under on that's 44.5. You got San Francisco's lost their last 2 games. They got fucking mopped by Green Bay last week. And, obviously everybody was hurt for them that game. And Buffalo's coming off their bye week, and they're going to be looking for their 7th straight win. Brock Purdy, I don't know if he's playing. We won't know until later. And Nick Bosa, I don't know if he's playing. And we won't know about that till later. The offense is completely different and essentially worthless without Brock Purdy in there. Right. And the defense is way out of whack with Bosa out. You know what I mean? They have different playmakers on both sides of the ball, but both of these guys are essentially the leaders, the quarterbacks of them. So I just feel like these are 2 crucial losses right now. And I don't know what the health of San Francisco is. And Buffalo is a fantastic team. And they've been playing phenomenal ball, especially Josh Allen, MVP. I heard an analyst saying, watching Josh Allen right now is like watching LeBron at like age 26 or 7. Just these levels ahead of these guys. He really has. He's balling right now. And Buffalo's doing a good job protecting him, not getting sacked as much. He's doing this thing. And Buffalo's starting to get more healthy now, man, with Kincaid, Keon Coleman. Like, they're starting to get these guys back, too. So healthy at the right time. Bye week came at the right time. I like the Bills, man. I think they cover. But I'm going under, slightly under, because I think the Bills will score a lot. I don't think the Niners will if Purdy don't play, man.
I like Buffalo with this, definitely covering the spread. Like I said, those injuries have been key for San Fran, especially all the way from week 1 with McCaffrey. You had Jordan Mason in. Now he's trying to play, and he can't really do nothing now, whatever, because they got the freaking tape on him now. So can't really get him now. Buffalo, man, been doing good even before they had Cooper. I was like, man, what receiver they going to throw that shit to? Like, who they going to throw it to? They're going to throw it to Shakur? They're going to throw it to Keon Coleman? I thought he was going to have, like, a fantastic season. He's been regular. You know what I'm saying? Like, Shakur's been the guy. You know what I'm saying? And, bro, like, I really don't even know none of the receivers, bro. They got rid of everybody, and they still put up the same offensive output passing. That's what's so crazy to me. So it gotta be Josh Allen. Allen, whatever freaking anticipating throws and making sure that in practice or whatever, like, hey, this is where I'm gonna throw that shit at, bro. You might not be open at the time, but by the time the ball get to you, you gonna be slightly open. You know what I'm saying? So just figure that shit in your mind. For real, like, he's been amazing, bro. He's been super amazing. And you gotta feel like you're the best quarterback right now with us, especially by beating Kansas City, So I just feel like the momentum is on Buffalo's side. Even if San Fran was all the way up, I still think it'll be at least like 3 or 4 points or whatever. So I'm going with Buffalo. I'm going to go the over. I don't think San Fran's going to cover the spread. I think Buffalo's going to cover. Go ahead and get that stuff done. And I like the over.
Yep. So Wes has got the same exact pick as you do. Buffalo covers over. So Monday night game. Let's go to the last game before we tune up out of here. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody, by the way, from Let This Podcast. Monday night football game. We have the Cleveland Browns traveling to Denver and facing the Denver Broncos. And the Broncos are favored by 5.5. Over under is 41.5. And looking at this game, bro, Cleveland had a huge win versus Pittsburgh last week.
Yep.
Denver's won 2 straight now, trying to lock in for a wild card spot.
Yep.
I can tell you that the Denver leads the league in sacks still with 44, and they have the 3rd overall defense in the NFL.
Nice.
And you want to know a crazy stat line I've seen too? Over the last 9 games, Bo Nix has accounted for 19 touchdowns and only 2 picks.
MVP,
bro, that's your rookie of the year right there.
I'm about to say rookie of the year candidate.
Yeah, no, certified rookie of the year, bro. I mean,
really?
You can't. Got to, bro. Like what he's doing more with less.
Right.
Like I think Daniels has more offensively, he has more defensively. But
Mm-hmm.
offensively is what makes your job,
That much
go
easier.
hand in hand essentially. So I mean,
Mm-hmm.
you got to give him credit on that, man. You really do. Definitely right now I would have him lead, but I don't expect much. I don't expect the same spark from the Browns as last, time you play Pittsburgh. They hate Pittsburgh and they're gonna give it everything at home, at night, the snow. I mean, everything. That was the perfect night setting environment for them to pull off a
Right. The
win like
puller.
that. And I don't expect the same energy this week in Denver. That altitude is always messing with people. The Broncos are putting it on people right now. They're trying to really assert their presence in the league and get their respect. Defensively, top team in the league, no question. Shout out to Sean Payton, man. We dogged the Broncos a lot last year and so respectfully so, they got respect now. I'm going with the Broncos to win. I got them covering the 5.5. I think they'll win by a touchdown, and I'm going over the 41.5. Just slightly over, because I think it's going to be about 42 points in that game.
Mm-hmm. Bro, I'm going with the upset. I'm going with Cleveland.
Oh, shit.
Hey, Nick Chubb, Jameis Winston, hey, Denver look good, man, until you start facing a Myles Garrett. And get a Myles Garrett in your face, a freaking 300-pound monster. He starts shaking you up or whatever a little bit, and then you forget how to play football. You just want to go home. That's all you want to do. I feel like he's going to be such a factor in this game, bro. Like, he can play through any conditions. Like, physical specimen, bro, that just takes over games, bro. Like, that's what you want out of a D lineman. And I feel like they're going to have enough points to just get through that stuff, bro. I like the under. I like the under on that one. So I like Cleveland winning, and I like the under.
Yeah, Wes is going with Cleveland, but he's going over.
Mm-hmm.
You want to hear a bold prediction for this game?
What's that?
I don't think Nick Chubb rushes for 60 yards this game.
You don't think so? I think so.
No, not feeling it. I'm taking the under this week. Just got a feeling.
So. I think so.
Just got a feeling. All right, well, we got our picks locked in this week. We'll do that. How's Florida State going to turn out this week?
Man, what's the spread on that? Let's see that. Let's go to that right now. Let's go to the tails of the tape, man. But we gonna smash. That's all I need to know for real. Partly cloudy, man, over there. For real, because y'all gonna be some sad boys over there, man. I swear.
So the Gators are favored by 16.5.
16?
Yeah.
Really?
16.5. You guys are favored by 16.5 points.
That's crazy. Never would have thought that in the beginning of the year.
Nah.
I don't like that though. I think that's too many.
Over under is 45.5.
I like the over because Florida scoring, man. We scoring all over the boys. For real. They're going to get a couple shots in, but man, we're going to be doing most of the shooting.
I don't know, bro. The last few games, Florida State scored 7. Last game they scored 41 finally, but game before that they scored 3 points, 11 points, 14 points, 16 points. It's gonna get ugly.
Mm-hmm. Right. Damn, I didn't know where it was cut. What?
I like them to cover.
I don't think we're gonna cover that, bro. That's a big game, dog. And one game that we want to win. I don't care if them boys go 1-30. You want to beat Florida, and we want to beat Florida State to death. So I already know how tough this game gonna be, man. Guys that they ain't never even played, they gonna be playing like their life depend on it, bro, for real. Cause that's bragging rights.
No doubt. Yeah, I think the Gators win. I like them to cover. I think they'll win by 20 plus. 20 plus. This year is different. I think Lagway just has his best game yet.
Bro, it's been Ball though. That's the guy, the freshman running back, Ball.
Yeah,
that's the guy, bro. He's a freaking speedster, bro. He is a speedster.
We got talent coming out the ass down there.
Definitely, can't wait.
You see, Ohio State's favored by 20 over Michigan.
Really?
20 fucking points.
And y'all play in Ohio State.
Yeah, in Columbus. 20 points, bro.
I don't know. I think that's too many, too. I think that's way too many.
That's way too fucking many.
I think that's way too many.
That's just disrespectful. Like, and
I
they
say
could
10. I say 10 points maybe, you know.
and
But
they
just
and they could honestly pull away and win but dude, what's that saying?
man,
Michigan's
that ain't
6-5.
nothing.
You have no quarterback. You've lost 8 coaches. You put 14 people in the league. I mean, it's
What that says
and
though.
you're going against a $25 million roster. So I mean,
Okay,
it is what it is.
at least.
Coming if that happens, what I gotta say is it's about time. It's been 5 full
Mm-hmm.
fucking years. It's been thousands and thousands of days since that happened, bro. They haven't beat us since 2019. We've won the last 3 against them boys. We're Michigan's the defending national champions, bro. The defending national champions. They have nothing to lose going in this game.
Right.
Nothing. Ohio State has everything to lose. Michigan has nothing to lose. So the game's got to be played, and we'll see what happens with that. But they win. I don't know.
Bro, hey, I still feel like y'all got a chance, man. Better than anybody, bro. I feel
I
like
do
I got a
too.
chance.
What you
I
mean?
feel
I
like I
do
got a
too.
chance. Hey, 20
I'm
points.
just
I
saying.
definitely ain't going for that. I definitely ain't going for 20 points, but man, don't nobody know them guys like y'all do. That's it.
Yep.
And to constantly beat them the last couple years, 3 years in a row?
Beat the shit out of them 3 years in a row.
That's it.
Yeah, we'll see what they can do. Ohio State has a great fucking team though. I ain't gonna sit there and play it off. They do.
Yeah.
I mean, that's year in, year out. But and honestly, I think they're one of 3 teams. Like to me, there's only 3 teams that can win this whole thing, and they're one of them. So we'll see we'll see what they can do.
Right.
Till next week. I apologize about the audio complications if you're still with us, and video complications this week. We'll have it cleaned up by next week. Everybody enjoy Thanksgiving, enjoy the holidays with your family, and we'll be back on next week, Sam. And that's that, man. Let's enjoy some football, and that's about it.
Yeah, basketball season in full effect too, man. For real, you gotta watch these games, man. There were 14 games on today. That's crazy, for real. So, man, we're gonna talk about all types of sports, bro. For real, just more trending topics, man. Just everything going on with the P Diddy stuff and all these things, man. Y'all gotta check out with the Lil Durk video. We're gonna talk more about the wrestling because the wrestling's coming up this week. What is that, Survivor Series?
Yeah, Survivor Series War Games. Yeah.
So we're gonna talk about all these things, man. For real, tune in to the channel. Hey, subscribe. Get your friends to subscribe. Get your mama to subscribe, man. For real, so I can drop this card, man. So I can drop that card on you. I wish you could see it, but you can't. But you can't right now because it's all audio. But man, check us out though. For real, we got a lot of good stuff going on. Coming into the new year, man. For real, we got big changes, man. Just big giveaways, man. Big everything. For real, we trying to go big for 2025. Yeah, dig. Let Loose Podcast. We out of here.